Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Red Kiwiz, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. It's an interesting video. I decided to interview ImMarksman, or talk to him on Skype, or whatever you want to call this. And we had a pretty good and long conversation about Fast Last, about the trickshotting community in general, where it's heading, where it's at right now. And I don't know, we just had a really good conversation. And I know a lot of trickshotters hate Marksman, and I know a lot of pub stompers maybe hate me for what I said. In my last video, you know, I got like over 100 dislikes from, you know, Marksman fans. So we decided to get into a call and decided to just, like, you know, talk things out, see what the two communities were thinking. You know, I agree with Marksman on some points and he agrees with me on some points, and, you know, we had a good conversation. So if you're thinking about leaving a dislike on this video for whatever reason, you know, there's no point, because it was a nice and friendly conversation. And I think we both shared some good points about, you know, trickshotting in general. So it has been your boy Red Kiwiz. I'm out, bitch. Yo.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Not a lot. Dealing with the fun side of your community. The ones that love to talk shit. They're great. It's not new though, so I'm used to that.
Yeah, it's yeah, there's some fucking idiots, I have to admit, but the thing that I'm really frustrated about, I think a lot of people in the trickshotting community can agree with, you are essentially not a part of the trickshotting community, and for you to, I know you like to make trolling videos, and, you know, those are actually really funny, but to make like an exposing video like this and to say that these trickshotters are cheating, and which in a way, you know, those L7 and Obey guys, like, that I remember watching that one video. They were like using Fast Last to cover like the whole lobby. Like, it wasn't just like one.
It was 4 people. Yeah, we had.
Yeah, like that is not acceptable. To the point, I think where Moonsy had it, it wasn't at that big of a deal. Which it shouldn't be okay. Like I said in my video, I don't do it myself. Like, I don't think. You know, I'm not really defending it, but if it came down to the point where if Moonsy was going to get kicked for this, that it would be just like way over exaggerated, and just like it's really not that big of a deal, this situation, as all these other people are doing in the COD community. They're setting up clips, they're using EB to hit trick shots, you know, they're basically just faking clips all over the place. Basically every team that's not red has players that fakes clips and uses EB, and it's really corrupt, and it's really shit.
I've seen a lot of, like I said, I've played Search for a long time. And I've been in Black Ops 2 for 3 years alone, just because Ghost was crap and then Advanced Warfare got boring after a few months. But I've seen a lot of setups. I've seen a lot, and the issue that I point out, I don't make these videos most of the time because, like, I think I have 1,380 videos created. I've been doing it for 5 years,
right,
almost 6. And I think I've made 4 or 3, only involving members of either Red, FaZe, and then sometimes Obey and another big team like that. And it's not because it's like some people are like, oh, you get more views for that because you're calling out a bigger team. It's not that, in the sense that those people, although they do get more views when you make a video about it, set the standards for what the community is going to be doing. And it's like that's kind of where you look at the bigger teams. If you say, all right, fast lasting isn't cool because by taking away 4 members of the team and essentially being able to watch where anyone else is on that team as well to get it killed, to kill them really quick, that creates a chance for you to get a trick shot. Granted, it is a shot against people that are playing against you, way quicker and easier in comparison to not doing it.
Oh yeah.
So by doing that, it's like all of a sudden you have, and people are like, it doesn't help your odds of hitting a shot. You have a chance to hit a shot, and most people don't get that as often as you will. So by that means your chance of hitting a shot is increased maybe 15-fold. In comparison to someone that's maybe just playing with a clear out, or even just playing in a normal 6-man group that are just trying to kill the people themselves.
Sure. No, I agree. Like, the thing that I thought I was really frustrated because you make these videos and then they just get fucking fuck tons of hate, and then it's just stuck with them forever. That's actually
surprising. That's I mean, I pointed out who was in the party, and I didn't like emphasize Moonsy over anyone else.
Right.
I mean, Red's probably the biggest team out of that group for sure, I'd think. And I'm friends with, I guess, Zant. I've been friends with him for a long time. He was on the editor team. And Rye I've been friends with for a long time. And I'm friends with some of the guys on FaZe as well that I've known. Just, I mean, from doing YouTube for so long, you meet these people, you know?
Yeah. And
I always give these guys respect because they've been working at it for a long time. They work hard and put that in. But then when you see people, Moonsy or anyone else in that party that has reached any type of success in the community that's flooded with people that are, as you said, even cheating to like using fake shots and all sorts of stuff to get attention, it sets a bad example for anyone that's actually attempting to do it legit, especially if they take up a roster spot. And I'm not saying he is. Like I said, his example, I never asked for him to get kicked. I never messaged Scars or Rye and said, hey, make sure this guy doesn't stay on the team, get him off.
Right.
Say any of that stuff. But if people are doing something very severe, and what he was doing, like you said, and I agree, it's not that big of a deal because it's very easy to just say, all right, I won't do this anymore, and then set the right example.
But there's, that's another thing. You can always just say, yeah, I won't do this again, whatever. When usually they'll most likely end up doing it. But what I was saying in my video, like my main point was that this shouldn't be treated as, you know, crazy as it is right now, because in my mind, when I don't do this, I'm not very familiar with Fast Last, but when you know, when I think of it in my head, I don't really see it as cheating as long as there's just like 1 or 2 spots on the other team. But like you said, it's like you're having a VSAT, and when you're trying to play for the game itself, like you're playing S&D to like win or
trying to win.
Whatever, then you know it's not fair to you guys, and I totally understand that. When Trickshotting first started, though, it got big because you're hitting shit on people that are trying to kill you, and this is like impossible. Like, how the fuck did you do that? Like, you just killed somebody that was, you know, like, this is crazy. Like, what is this? And then, you know, people wanted to up the ante, and then people started setting up clips, and this is when on Modern Warfare 2, everybody started to set up. Like, even FaZe members were, they just didn't fucking care. Like, they would just go straight in, and they'd be like, yo, be chill, like, fucking chill lobby, you know, whatever, no scope rule only, stand down there and just no scope, you know, whatever. It's just, it was stupid. And then,
oh yeah, it's changed a lot.
And then
it's changed a lot.
And then Banks, Rain, and Lucid actually made a video of a Skype convo that they had right before the release of Black Ops 2, and they said, you know, this has got to stop. Like, this is so bad. Like, the Trickshotting community is corrupt. Their setting up is all over the place. This is just not acceptable. Like, this is not how it was when we first started, and we've just gotten carried away with it. We've been trying so hard to hit the craziest trick shots, and it's just so when Black Ops 2 came out, everybody was just like, you know what, you're right, let's just give it a chance, let's stop setting up, let's play the game legit on a brand new game. And then Black Ops 2 actually lasted us fucking 3 years. So we played MW2 before for 3 years, and now we're playing Black Ops 2 for 3 years, and the community is just recycling itself. But now I feel like it's even worse because we have people that are using EB, setting up clips, and fucking getting in these big teams with just fake trick shots, you know, fake match bonus, whatever. It's just, it's so bad. I think it's really stupid when the whole point originally was to hit shots on randoms, on people that were trying to win, and then you're hitting this crazy shot on, you know, it's hard to get. Like, it's really hard to hit a shot, and that was the whole point. But now it's just, of course, with a snap of a fucking finger, you could shoot and kill somebody. It's just the fact that if you're able to perform the shot, like, it's just so pointless. That's why everybody's getting so bored of Trickshotting. And when Black Ops 3 comes out, I was actually going to make a video just similar to how Banks and Rain did 3 years ago, and I was going to get in a call with all the big leaders in the Trickshot community saying, listen, if we want to keep this going, like, we can't, you guys need to, like, if you see anybody signing up on Black Ops 3, you need to fucking kick them, or, you know, whatever, like, like, you just need to fucking kick them on Black Ops 3. Like, we cannot have that, like, no setting up, nothing. Like, that's fucking retarded. Like, I think the Trickshotting community is probably the worst it's ever been, even back in 2012 when it was, like, really bad.
Oh, but it's super active. There's no question there. If you look at Trickshotters that have like a sub count of, like, typically for a YouTuber in my situation, a 10% view count to sub ratio is pretty solid, which means if I have like 170 now, getting 17,000 views within the first 24 hours is pretty good. Trickshotters usually blow that away.
Oh,
they usually have like 20 to 25%.
Yeah, we have like a cult following for sure.
So it's super active.
It's just, that's the thing though, like, it's so, like, people just get carried away. Like, it's so big and massive. And there's people, this is what also pisses me off. There's people that started Trickshotting like last year. And I also brought this up in my video. In free-for-all, you'll be playing like, normal people can't play free-for-all anymore because it's turned into a Trickshotting lobby every fucking free-for-all game.
Like, everyone snipes in it for sure.
Yeah, like, you cannot play free-for-all legitly. When Rain first started making free-for-all videos, he wouldn't allow clips to be usable if somebody else was trick-shotting with you in that lobby, because then it would be 29-29, and
I do remember that,
and it just looks ugly and whatever. Like, you could have hit that on another trick shotter or whatever, but now everybody, the whole lobby will just be 29, 29, 29, 29. Every single person will have 29, and they'll all be trick-shotting. It'll be like a private match lobby, just running around fucking trick-shotting. Like, that is cheating to me. I think that's stupid, because everybody's just trick-shotting. Nobody's trying to kill you. Like, you could go for an infinite amount of tries for 5 minutes left of the game and just hit something. Like, so many, that's why there's so many free-for-all trick shotters. You see these 29 lobby clips, and I think that's way more cheating than the VSAT thing, or the fast lasting thing. But I do agree with you. I mean, this is why I don't do it, but I know that there's people in the community that do it. My point in the video was, you know, if Moonsy was going to get kicked for this, then it would just be fucking outrageous. But I know you didn't say that, but a lot of people are saying, like, commenting on his videos or just commenting all over the place, why the fuck is Moonsy in fucking red? Like, he should be fucking kicked. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, so
how do you fake a clip? Do you mean by editing purposes?
You can do that. Like, you can literally, there's like match bonus overlays you can fucking add. Like, it's so, there's that, but then there's also like modding. Like, you could have aimbot or EB or explosive bullets. Basically, explosive bullets is like you could have anybody. Like, it doesn't even have to be set up or anything. The guy could just be in the middle of the map, and as long as you shoot in like kind of the same area, it'll kill him. Like, that's what, because the bullet like explodes. Like, it doesn't physically explode, but like that's what the mechanics of the game do, and it just kills them. So it's like, it's basically like aimbot in a sense, but it looks real because you're shooting in the same general area where the guy is. When Black Ops 3 comes out, it'll be a total game changer, because what Red is going to do specifically, I don't know about any of the other teams, but what we're going to do specifically is we're going to do newer generation consoles only for trick-shotting, because on the older consoles you can just mod whatever the fuck. Like, it doesn't even matter. So we were like, okay, well, if we go newer consoles, this will just eliminate any way of faking clips. Like, you know what I mean? So that's good. So we're going to do that for PS4 and Xbox One, but mainly everybody's just going to be playing PS4. That's something I have to talk about in that one video I was talking about. But I just think the COD community is so corrupt, and I'm glad that you make videos like, you know, exposing people setting up and like doing this scummy shit. Like, I don't necessarily agree with fast lasting, but I don't see it as cheating. But in your sense, it is cheating, because, you know, you're trying to fucking play the game, and you just want to have fun.
Even a trick shotter standard. I mean,
it's easier to have fast last than it is to actually get to last legitly. But
if you get 10 attempts for every one attempt that someone without doing it is doing it, that increases your odds huge.
Well, yeah, of course.
So is it fair for someone that doesn't do that, like yourself maybe, that except a smaller channel that wants to attempt to get onto Red or Obey or whatever team they're going for, FaZe, whatever, if they don't do it and then they go up against someone that has been doing it for like months on end trying to collect clips?
Believe me, it's from your standpoint, it's quite the opposite of what you like. The lower guys are the ones that are faking clips more than the bigger guys.
Oh yeah, no, I guarantee.
It is so bad. Like what. That's another, like, because that's why I find this so, like, fucking crazy, because Moonsy, like, what he was doing is nowhere near, like, I think Red and FaZe, like, people in Red, sure, they'll do, like, 2-box or whatever, but, like, these people under, like, in these other teams, they fake fucking everything. Like, these people trying to get into teams, they fake everything. You will rarely see a 6-man trying to, like, hit legit clips nowadays. Like, it sucks. Like, it's fucking gay, like, to be honest. Like, if you do see a 6-man, it's just people that aren't in teams. Like, they'll just be, like, solo trick shotters. It's just, like, these people in these lower teams, they just fake and set up every shot, and that's why it's really, really stupid, and it's really corrupt. But I think going to newer generations for consoles, when Black Ops 3 comes out, is going to eliminate all of that.
Yeah,
it'd be really good.
In comparison to the people that do way more, the fast lasting isn't as bad.
That's what I was. That's what I was trying to clarify. Yeah, no,
it's closer to the middle of the line, but it's not like, I understand it's not like an auto aim bot. You jump off the map, shoot through the floor, get like 3 kills.
Right.
Like, oh, so amazing.
yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, that's my point of the video.
I focus more on the problem that if people do fake clips to get on a legit team, and I mean much more so than the fast-lasting thing, like you had mentioned,
right?
That they're taking up a roster spot from someone that has worked hard and hit a legit clip, even though that is, like you said, very rare nowadays. People still do it, I'm sure, and they work toward doing it. And I play against a lot of trick shotters all the time because I play so much search that I know there are legit people that are going for shots because I'm the one that makes sure they don't do it. But it's like my goal is to not let them hit that, and they get mad at me, which is funny for me. It makes for good YouTube videos.
Yeah, it makes
but also
a really good trolling video.
For the fact that if you can hit me in a trick shot, that's really fucking good. I'm someone that will try very hard against you with an M8 or MSMC, and if you hit a shot against me, that means it's a real shot. I'm not.
That's how it was
sitting there letting you shoot me.
That's how it was in 2011 and 2010 and even a little bit in 2013. But then once we hit that 2014, like closer to the end of 2014, 2015 is just so fucking bad. Like that's why there's like Rain and them, like they don't even trick shot anymore. Like they don't have fun doing it because it's just like the shots they go for legit shit. But their shots that they go for, just because they're not setting up and stuff, it's so low in comparison to these other trick shotters that are faking clips and going for the craziest shit possible. Like they just get made fun of to like when they trick shot because people think they're so bad. But those people,
it takes a while too.
Right.
It takes much longer, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Free for all trick shotting, like I said, I feel like that is more so cheating clips than fast lasting. That's just my opinion, and I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that are just like, well, it's not like you're faking clips or anything. Like
that was a really big surprise to me. People are like, you care and it's 2015.
Yeah, like that's so fucking
I don't understand.
stupid.
The fact that it's 2015, the year doesn't make the difference on whether or not something is legit.
Dude, it's so dumb.
Or people are. It's like because it's this year. Apparently, it's okay to fuck around and do things that are not really good.
Stupid.
That's like I don't think so. I mean,
I don't know.
Most people don't know that how trick shotting even started, and it was like you said.
Exactly. Like there's so many people that just started and they don't get it. Like they're like, "What do you fucking mean? Like who fucking cares? Stop trying to change it. Like this is how it is." No, it's not how it is. Like it's ruined right now, and you just started, so you have no idea. Like it used to be so much more fun. Like in teams,
it came from good snipers. Like trick shotters were really good snipers without doing a shot, and that's how they could get to last. Like it wasn't a clear out. It wasn't some modder. It wasn't someone hitting other people offline. It wasn't fast lasting. It was trick shotters with like 2.5 KDs that would just dick on other people. And then they'd just be the last alive against a person, and they want to make it interesting.
I mean, clear outers, they weren't really.
I don't have a problem with clear outs either.
They weren't
normal players playing the game.
They weren't invented until like I think Black Ops 2 because people were just like, dude, I can't fucking get the last on Black Ops 2. This is gay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that either. I mean, it's like it's a normal. People will compare it, which is crazy. Like,
I totally agree, but
like, crazy too.
But my whole point of the video when I made it was basically like comparing fast lasting to setting up or faking clips or 29 lobbies and free for all. This is at the bottom of the list. This is not even in comparison to these other things. And what a lot of people are frustrated with you specifically in the trick shot community is because like you're not a part of this, and then you're bringing all this hate to these other trick shotters, and it's just like I'll be a fucking COD YouTuber and then I'll go on FIFA. And then I'll find somebody doing something fucking stupid on FIFA, and I'll make a video about it. And then the whole FIFA community is just like, dude, but you don't understand. Like, a lot of people do this, and it's not as bad as this or whatever. Like, and I know fast lasting it's still in the bad category, and I see why people look down on it. And I'm not really defending it. I'm just saying like, if it got to
as bad,
it's not even close, and it really shouldn't be as big of a problem as everybody's making it out to be currently.
I thought that's why I said it's up to like bigger people in the community to set a hard guideline like this. Not allowed.
Oh no, we push that all the time, but people think they can get away with it constantly. And there's so many like underrated players that fake so many clips, and they are so fucking good at trick shot. I swear to God, like I would recruit these guys, but they fake clips like all the time. They fake their match bonus, or they'll use EB to hit all their trick shots. They're so good at trick shotting, but they just ruin it. And like they'll be like, well, why the fuck is that guy not in SOAR? Why the fuck is this guy not in red? Because he fakes clips. Like, we're not gonna recruit him. He fakes clips. Like, and people just don't understand that. There's a lot of people that don't even know EB exists in the COD community, and they're just like, what the fuck's EB? Like, this fast lasting thing, I'm pretty sure came about because so many people know about trick shotters that they'll just camp in the back. Like they'll just sit in the back. Like you can't even
they want to get kills, so they'll lay down.
They'll kill themselves or whatever, and it's just like, dude, fuck. So, like, that's where that fast last thing came about, just so people could have a chance to trick shot, you know what I mean? But, I mean, there's two different sides of the story every single time. Do I think that fast lasting is totally appropriate, especially when you're fucking, like, having 5 people on the other team? No, that's not fucking okay. It shouldn't be okay. But if it's just, like, one person, 1 or 2, it's not a big deal to me, because I'm in the trick shotting community. It doesn't hurt the clip at all, like, whatsoever.
The shot is still there.
Exactly. When trick shotters, when we think of cheating, we think, okay, well, how the fuck does this affect the clip? What does this devalue the clip? What is this? Is it set up? Blah, 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 blah. To me, I see it as it's not cheating, because he's still hitting a trick shot on someone that's trying to kill you. To me. To you, you think it's cheating because they're getting to last much quicker, and you're just trying to play the game, and they're fucking ruining it.
To clarify, the clip itself is a normal shot.
Right.
But the problem with it
is you're getting to last a lot easier.
How you get to the last? How do you get to that shot?
Right. To the compared to the other guy, which is why people put it in a bad category, which I agree with. I would put it in the bad category, but not in the same bad category as fucking these other things that everybody's doing.
Scale.
And it's so bad. Which is why I'm saying, like, dude, this is blowing up right now. Moonsy's getting a ton of fucking hate for this. I have to make a video talking about this. Like, there's so many uneducated people on this topic, and so many people that are just like, Marksman made a video about this guy. He exposed him. Just fuck him. He should be kicked. What the fuck is this? But they're not putting any thought process into this.
No, they never do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm just reading my comments on my video, and I'm just, like, getting a headache. I'm just like, oh, my God. Like, I see all these wall of comments with just horrible grammatic errors and just, oh, my God, I can't do it. And it's just like, dude, you got to think, man. You got to fucking think right now. Like, it's 2 different communities talking about the same thing. You got to see it from both sides. You know what I mean? So, do I think this is, like, okay? Like, everyone, it's okay, go ahead and fucking do fast last? No, but if it came down to the point where Moonsy was gonna get kicked for this, no, this is fucking not even, it's not in the same level at all.
I don't think you should be kicked for it either. Because I think it's a simple thing to say, all right, I won't do it, and then you set the right example for the people that are trying. Like I said, that the example is what needs to be set, because you need to, like I said, draw the line.
Right.
Because fast lasting, and people use this example, that their arguments are horrible, but they were trying to compare it to, like I said, clear outs, because like, oh, you get to last faster with clear outs. You're saying that's against rules. Like, do you have a fucking mind? Are you kidding me? Yeah. It's a regular player in comparison to not having 4 people on the team and basically a team VSAT.
Definitely.
And then I compared it to how far can it go? Can I have a modder on my team that kills 5 people off of that? And then
that's just fucked up. Like, that would never be allowed. If anybody did that, that is definitely in need of an exposing video like that. If in the same case as that one video you uploaded where there's 5 different fucking people, and then there's that are like fast lasting, and then they all just kill themselves and it just lasts automatically, that's fucked up. That shouldn't be allowed, and that's just how it is. That's legitimately like locking the lobby, and locked lobbies aren't allowed in Call of Duty. I don't know. Like I said when I brought up the 29 lobby free-for-all thing, if this is considered cheating, the 29 lobby free-for-all thing is much worse than this. But people do it every day.
Well, for a long time, it wasn't allowed either.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Not even in FFA, even in S&D. If it was 6-man versus 6-man, like back out, it's another trick shot.
Right, exactly. But then all of a sudden, it just became okay. And I don't know why. It just
I remember doing it when I have a lot of fake gamer tags to avoid anyone recognizing me for reactions.
Exactly.
But I'd have like a fake FaZe name, like, oh, it's another trick shotter, back out. Mm-hmm. I was like, what?
So yeah, it was a good talk.
Yeah,
fucking 30 minutes of talking about fucking fast lasting on Xbox. Glad we could talk about this. Anything else you gotta say?
Oh, I'm good.
We good? All right.
Yeah.
It was great talking to you, dude.
Same. Talk to you later, man.
All right. Peace.